What's going on, guys? I got a pretty cool video for today. We're going to find out how good an all-rookie team would be in NHL 21. I was actually going to do this video on NHL 20, just never got around to it, so it should be pretty fun to see how these guys play. Obviously, they got tons of potential, so at least a handful of them should grow during the season. Also, to actually show you guys quickly just what the ratings look like, in case you're wondering. So LA is still the worst team in the West, 83 overall, and Ottawa there's the worst team in the East at 82 overall. So for these kind of videos, Ottawa and LA are definitely the teams we're taking out. The rookie team has a lot of Western players, I think. So I think we'll take out LA for this one. Right there you can see the team. It's the Central rookie. Decided to go with the dog just because pretend it's a puppy, essentially. Top players there, you got Shesterkin, Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar. I feel like those three should be pretty obvious. And like I was saying, the team doesn't really have the highest ratings, but they all have a ton of potential. And the team overall is actually still 87. So we're tied with Arizona and Vancouver there for, what is that, third in the Pacific behind only Vegas and Edmonton. Like, that's pretty good. Could obviously still get a wild card spot. Team ratings honestly a bit higher than I expected. And real quick, guys, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Roman. November's just around the corner, so it's a good time to start thinking about men's health. And Roman can help with a ton of different conditions such as ED, hair loss, cold sores, allergy relief, as well as daily supplements. I'd say get a cold sore once or twice a year, and it always seems to happen at the worst possible time. Luckily, Roman will connect you with a real US licensed healthcare professional who can prescribe you the medicine you need to help take care of any condition you're dealing with. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation, all from the comfort of your own home, and a healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, Roman will ship you real medicine with free 2-day shipping, making the whole process straightforward and discreet. I also saw they're an MLB partner, maybe in the future they'll be an NHL partner too, but for now, if you guys are interested at all, again, your health is not something you should be taking lightly. You can go to GetRoman.com/tactics for $15 off your first order of ED treatment, a free online visit, and free 2-day shipping. Again, that's GetRoman.com/tactics for $15 off your first order of ED treatment. GetRoman.com/tactics. And next, you guys, I'll show the lines for this team. I'm still using EA's ratings, so a bunch of these players will change by the time I finish my custom roster video. I know a bunch of you have been asking about that, but like I mentioned, this team's honestly a lot better than I expected. So first line here, you got Kubalik playing with Suzuki, Olofsson, getting a +3, Gurianov, Hughes, and Kakko on the second line, Farabee, Doc, and Nietzsche on the third, and then we got Mikheyev, Steele, and Zadina on the fourth. So obviously, highest rated player there is Olofsson at 84, not the highest, but tons of depth. I think everyone's got really good potential, like minimum, medium, top 6, all the way up to high elite. I think Jack Hughes only one with that. Defense here also very, very solid. That top pair, of course, Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, the two front runners for the Calder. Of course, Makar won it. Fox playing with Gavrikov get a +5. So Fox plays like an 88, Gavrikov like an 85. It's pretty nasty. And then we got Barrett and Marino there on the bottom pair. Like I said, Makar and Hughes, two best skaters on this team, leading that defense. Goaltending-wise, I got Merzlikins playing with Shesterkin. Now Shesterkin 86 is too high than Merzlikins, but I have Merzlikins as the starting goalie right now just because the all-rookie team is actually my starting lineup. Kubalik, Suzuki, Olofsson, Hughes, Makar, and then Merzlikins in net. +2, the computer will probably just end up giving more starts to Shesterkin anyway, who I think I mentioned before, one of the overrated players in this game. +2, when you actually start the franchise, the potential grows from medium elite to high elite, making him even more OP in my opinion. And I do actually have to make one change. I wanted to kind of show you guys, the starting lineup as the all-rookie team, but I think Kubalik and Kakko here I have to switch. That way the second line actually gets a +3. Then we'll throw Kakko there on the right wing. Special teams here, first power play gets +5. So hopefully this power play goes off. Suzuki, Hughes, Olofsson, Hughes, Makar. So I found a way to, play Jack and Quinn together. Even the second unit there gets a +1. The 4-man +1 on both. PK gets a +1. Now the 3-man penalty kill, I'm not sure if it's glitched or what. It's so hard to not get a minus. Like, I got a -1 and a -2 after playing around with it a ton. That was the best I could do. I'm not really sure kind of what's going on there. Also, do actually have a bunch of extra players. So AHL top 6 is all rookies. Engvall, Texier, Nylander, Bemstrom, Dubé, Lizotte, who would actually be on LA anyways. Defense here, we got Susie Myers as the top pair, getting a +3. Bachvis and Waugh or Roy, I'm not actually sure. He'd also be on LA. And then goalies, we got Samsonov and Blackwood. So some pretty good rookie goalies this year for sure. Again, I think, it's a very solid team. Even though they're lower rated, they have that potential that, they can definitely grow during the season, especially if they play well. Also, guys, in regards to the captaincy, decided to give the 2 A's to Kubalik and Quinn Hughes, 2 of the Calder nominees, and then Cale Makar ran the C as he did win the Calder. Also, too, guys, I'll show you the offense, defense, goaltending stats for this team, as well as you can see the jerseys. They're nothing crazy. They're kind of cool. Again, with like a puppy, we'll call it, logo, because I couldn't really figure out what logo to use for a rookie team that would kind of represent them. So right there's like the away jersey, main colors, of course, white and blue. The home, you got the darker blue, and then the alternate is actually the light blue. So Nothing too crazy. And I think, do I have to click A? There we go, to see the stats. 90 offense, 87 defense, 87 goaltending. So again, I think it's a pretty solid team. Tons of room to grow. Let's see how they do. So at the trade deadline now, guys, with a record of 33, 23, and 5. I think we're actually tied for first in the Pacific Division. I'm not going to lie, though, when I first started simming, I was worried this team was going to be horrible because I think we started out like 3 and 6, and then we kind of climbed back to like 7 and 7 or something. Olofsson there, just under a point per game. He's got 60 and 61. And yeah, we are tied there with the Oilers. Pretty much identical records. So pretty happy with that at the trade deadline break. Looks like, though, the rest of the divisions are a lot better than us. I'm curious, too, because this team does have so much potential, how much it's grown at this point. So Olsen's up 1, Kakko's up 1, Hughes is up 1, Steele's up 1, Zadina up 2. As a fourth-line player, must just be that power play time. Defense hasn't changed. Usually Hughes and McCarr grow quite a bit. No, none of the defensemen have changed, actually. Shishurkin already up 1, and yeah, he is getting more starts, 48 games played. Worse save percentage, actually, though, than Merzlinkin. So overall, I'd say the team's playing pretty well. We're going to keep simming here, and hopefully it can hold on to this playoff spot heading towards the end of the season. So it's the end of the season now. We finished with a 43, 31, and 8 record. Not too bad. I think that's like 94 points. So we still need the playoffs, but I don't think we held on to our division lead. Yeah, the Canucks actually passed us, not the Oilers. Finished with 97. Oilers tied us there, 94. Sharks actually make it 91. Let's see. Blackhawks 109. Not sure who their starting goalie is. Maybe they signed somebody. That's very surprising. I think this is actually like the first full season sim I've done with the updated roster, so all the free agent signings, plus all the 2020 draft prospects on their respective teams. So it's kind of interesting to see how the teams ended up. Lightning win, which makes sense. Panthers second, very surprising. No Dadonov, no Hoffman. I mean, Hoffman, I guess, could resign there. Maple Leafs, Canadians. Sabres finished last with Taylor Hall. Hurricanes, Rangers, Penguins, Capitals. All right, that's decently believable. Olofsson there, 76 points, 82 games, our leading scorer, so a little under a point per game, but not too bad. He is up, like I said, to an 85, which is nice to see. Suzuki 66, Hughes 59, Fox 58, Kakko 54, Hughes 50 points, McCarr 52. So, geez, Nietzsche, Guryanov, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys on this team put up 50 plus points. That's pretty awesome. We don't have like a huge score like a McDavid, but 9 guys 50 plus points is pretty good. Zadina, Farabee both had 35. Steele, Kublik, they all had 30 plus. So yeah, pretty good to see that, honestly. Next, you'll take a look at the goaltending. So Shishurkin finished with a .901 and 2.98. Merzlinkin just higher, .902 and a 2.89. So probably got a bit better matchups there, being the backup. I guess we'll take a quick look at the AHL team. Haven't looked at them at all. How are those rookies doing? They're doing all right. I mean, AHL, for some reason, they just seem to score less. I mean, they do play less games, 66 games, but they're all kind of under a point per game, even though they should be doing pretty good. The goaltending, though, was pretty solid. I mean, they're 83 overall goalies in the AHL, so good to see that. I'll take a look here now at the NHL. I doubt Olofsson's 76 points is enough for the first page even. No, it's not. McKinnon 115. Jeez. Any of these big-name players get moved? I feel like we could have got a trade update, and there was like no big trades. I think the Sharks traded Ryan Donato for a pick. That was like, I think, the only trade notification I got somehow. I don't know how that's the only big trade that goes down, but whatever. So before we actually get to the playoffs, guys, I want to take one more look here and see if the player ratings have gone up at all. Hughes an 82 now. And Zadina's an 84. That's kind of nuts. Hughes, McCarr still haven't grown, which is really surprising. Like I said, usually they just grow a ton. So I think that's it. Just Jack Hughes there, up by 1 more. So first round of playoffs, we should be going up against the Vancouver Canucks. So it'll be Quinn Hughes versus Quinn Hughes in the first round, but really no way you can avoid that. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Vancouver won the division. It was Edmonton who got third. So we'll see what Edmonton's looking like. Obviously, they got Kyle Turris. They signed Tyson Barrie. It's a pretty good team. We'll see if they did anything else here. Looks to be pretty much the same. So, I mean, yeah, forward groups, not too bad. Defense, Nurse, Barrie, Larson, Clefbaum, Jones, and Ceci. Interesting. They signed Cody Ceci, who in real life was actually just signed by the Penguins, so we got to update that. Ethan Bear's not here, so did they trade him away? I mean, we have Bear, but like we didn't, steal him from them or anything. So I'm just gonna sim through the entire first round here, guys, against the Oilers. We have the home ice advantage, playing in Central, wherever that is. 7-1 win. That's a big first game. Statement win. Even though the rookies are young, they're here to play in the playoffs. 3-1, 3-0, 4-3. We sweep the Oilers. That's crazy. And the second round here with the Vancouver Canucks, just looking to see if this team's changed at all. Horvat up to an 87, so I think he's grown a bit. I believe he's like an 85. Pajot they must have traded for. That's interesting. Again, they have Quinn Hughes as well, who hasn't grown. Schmidt's on the team, so that's good to see they have that. They traded for Mayfield as well, who's another underrated guy in this game. Holtby overrated for sure, 88. So I must have made some trade. The Islanders got Pageau and Mayfield. I'm not sure why we didn't get the alert for that. I have big trade alerts on. I feel like that's a bigger trade than Ryan Donato, but whatever. So here we go. Vancouver does have the obvious advantage. We'll just do the first 4 games here. And we take that in Vancouver, take another win. Wow. So we won 6 straight games in the playoffs. Our first loss there, Game 3 against Vancouver at home. Win Game 4, so we have the 3-1 series lead. Looking pretty good right now. And I should have not jinxed it. 3-2 loss Game 6, 4-3 loss. Or sorry, 3-2 loss Game 5, 4-3 loss Game 6. Game 7 here, okay. Winner moves on to the conference final. Let's see if the rookies can get it done. And Miller scores for them. Come on. Cackle for us, Schmidt for them. Big third period, we need one. Gurianov, Nietzsche's Kubalik, let's go. 3 goals. Give us the 4-2 win, and we're on to the conference final. And in the Western Conference final, we're actually matched up with the defending Western Conference champion, Dallas Stars. They got Ben, Seg, and Radulov on that first line. Of course, they have Gurianov as well. I'm trying to see any new players. Doesn't look like it for forwards. Defense there. Jarmelson they made a trade for. I mean, that definitely improved their D. Bishop, Kudobin, I was going to say. Pretty good goalies. No reason to really change that up. Okay, so pretty tough matchups, I think, so far. Edmonton, Vancouver, now Dallas. Again, these rookies are not high rated, but they're showing the game to play. And what's kind of crazy is usually the rookies have lower poise, and poise is a big factor in the playoffs. So I'm actually surprised how much playoff success we've had here, but maybe it's a Cinderella run. 1-1 after the first 2. We get a 4-3 win there. 4th game, 5-2 loss Game 4. So tied up to a piece. Heading to Dallas now, Game 5, 6-2 loss. Have to win this one. Do or die games. Might as well sim them here period by period. Come on. 0-0 after 1. After 2. There we go. 2-1. Hughes and Olofsson. Ben for them. Force a Game 7. Now the Game 7 is in Dallas. We've only won once in Dallas so far this series, but let's get it done here. 3-1 lead after 1. Dina, Nietzsche, Suzuki. Ben again playing well for them. 4-2. Kubalik, Komu. And there we go, 6-2, Hughes and Olofsson. Wow, so like I said, this rookie team's honestly surprising me. On a Stanley Cup Final, who do we think it's going to be? Tampa, of course. So we played Dallas in the Western Conference Final, now we got Tampa in the Stanley Cup Final. That's kind of cool, actually. Like, the 2 teams are actually in the final. Would have made it here if we didn't beat Dallas. Hughes there, 20 points in 18 games. He came to play. Everyone was, calling him a bust after 1 year, which I think was definitely a little premature. He's showing them that's not the case. So Tampa here, brain points up to a 90. Have they made any other moves? I mean, they held on to their team, which is pretty impressive. I feel like Cirelli, though, was probably on some cheap, 700K. Okay, so that's probably the same for Serdichev. That's how they're able to keep him. Yeah, 900K. Chernak, another underrated guy in this game, 700K. But still, they kept their team together. Vasilevsky, McElhinney, and which for Tampa is honestly just impressive. I think in real life, something's got to give. They're going to have to lose somebody. I think they have $2 or $3 million in cap space to sign Serdichev, Cirelli, and Chernak. Like, it's just not going to happen. But here we go. Stanley Cup Final, Tampa Bay Lightning. I guess for the Stanley Cup Final, we got to sim this period by period, see what happens. So we're up 1, Nietzsche. 2-1, Kubalik, point. 3-2, Tampa answers back, Palat and Killorn. Okay, so close game there against the defending Stanley Cup champs. Again, I feel like we probably had one of the toughest roads to the cup you could possibly have, playing some top teams. But so far, this rookie team, just no quit. Game 2, 3-0. Nietzsche, Gurianov, Hughes. They answered back big time after that L. Kucherov, hold on there. 6-2, Farabee, Zadina, and Doc. Wow, so statement win. Lost that first game. We came out, absolutely destroyed them there. Game number 2. Those were in Tampa as well. So going home to, like I said, wherever the Central is, we could pick up a couple here, get that 3-1 series lead. We're sitting in a good spot. Zadina, Suzuki, Kubalik, 3-0. They do get 1, but not going to be enough. So 3-1 win, up to 1 of the defending Stanley Cup champs. Like I was saying, if we could go up 3-1 here, take both games at home. I mean, I wouldn't say it's over, but it's going to put Tampa in a pretty tough spot. Have to win 3 straight. See if we can do it here, Game 4. Might have spoke too early. We're down 2. We're tied up. Couple goals from Hughes. Quinn Hughes, that is. 6-3 win. Quinn Hughes, I was hoping got a hat trick, but Farabee, Zadina, Gurianov, Mikhaev, huge third period. Wow, this team's insane. Like, I can't believe how good they're playing. So 6-3 win. We're literally a win away now from the Stanley Cup. We got 3 games to do it. Let's see if the boys can get it done. Literally the boys too. Like, it's a rookie team. Okay, 3-1. We still have a chance. 4-2. All right. Third period. 5-2. Okay, so Tampa stays alive there in game number 5. We still got a couple chances here to finish this thing off. 1-1 after 1. Hughes again. He's playing very well. Gurianov, Kaloran, Gudros. We're down by 1. Wow. 4-2. I think Kaloran got an empty netter there. Tampa forces game 7. Defending Stanley Cup champs. They want that back-to-back like the Penguins in 16-17. All right, game 7. See if we can make this happen. Down 2-0 early. That's not good. 2-1. Okay, let's resume sim. We just got to find 1 here. Force OT. Hopefully the boys are able to get it done. Pretty equal shots. Looks to just be a good game. Palat, that's not good. You never know, though. Toronto had that insane comeback. They were down like 3 or whatever. Power play, we got to get 1 here. Oh, this isn't looking good. 5 minutes to go. Zadina, we have hope. Come on. Cinderella story. Oh, I saw the goal pop up. I was hoping it was us. Patty Maroon, though, puts it away from Tampa Bay Lightning. Are you kidding me? We had a 3-1 series lead, and we pull the Golden State. Tampa wins 3 straight on us to be back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. I respect it, though. I mean, like I said, the rookies, I didn't expect to make it this far. The fact, we were in it till the end, had a chance with the Stanley Cup, I would say it's pretty impressive. So we'll take a look at the awards, see who wins the draft for the Ratty or Power sweepstakes. Buffalo first overall. Taylor Hall, he's too good. I don't know what kind of magic powers he has, but you can't lose a first overall pick with him on your team. So like I was saying, guys, we'll take a look at the awards. Also, guys, take a quick look at the playoff tree. Wow, Jack Hughes, 30 points, 25 playoff games. Like I said, he was a beast for us there. So we'll do playoff tree first. Tampa Bay, 6 games against Montreal, 5 against Florida, 5 against the Canes. So we're the only team that took them to 7. And then I want to take a quick look at the player stats here for the playoffs. Wow, Hughes really just stepped it up. 8 overall. How did he not grow from 30 points in 25 playoff games? Gurianov was almost a point per game. Same with Fox. He really did well. Hughes, of course, had some big goals for us. I mean, a lot of guys really pulling their weight. Shurkin had better stats, I think, in the playoffs in the regular season, so that's good to see. I'll take a look at the awards here. Quickly, AHL. Did we do anything? We did. We won the regular season. Okay, so that's good, but I guess we just dropped off in the playoffs. And do we even get a player award? Samsonov, lowest goals against. Okay, so the rookies were able to win the regular season in the AHL, that was about it. Of course, we win the clearance as Campbell. Tampa Bay won the President's Trophy as well as the Stanley Cup. I think I forgot to look at the regular season standings. McKinnon, Art Ross, and the Hart. McCarr on Colorado got the James Norris. McKinnon, Lady Byng. Colorado's got everything. Lafreniere gets the Calder. Makes sense. He's probably the front runner right now. Brain Point, Conn Smythe. It was either him or Hedman for me in real life this year. I'm not sure why Hedman's not there for Conn Smythe, but good to see Point get it, I guess, this time. Talbot Vezina. That is interesting. A lot of people dogging on that signing, including me. That would be crazy. William Jennings as well. Wow, lowest goals against Minnesota Wild. Letty, Bill Masterton. Chicago Blackhawks coach Jack Adams. I mean, if they win the division, he would deserve it. Bergeron, Selke, McKinnon, Ted Lindsay, as well. You got the Maurice Richard. Nathan McKinnon popped off this year. Wow, that's insane. So like I said, I want to take a quick look just to see. So Tampa Bay won. Again, this is the first sim I've done with the updated rosters, all the free agent signs and everything. Just kind of curious to see what happens in the sim. Boston's pretty low, I think, 24. And then Columbus last. I feel like Columbus will do a little bit better than that. Buffalo, New Jersey, Anaheim. I still don't really believe in Buffalo. So overall, pretty realistic. Again, it's kind of crazy how Dallas was in the Western Conference Final again. Tampa Bay wins the Stanley Cup again. So that's pretty cool. But that's it, guys, for this one. If you enjoyed it, leave that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Tons of NHL 21 videos on the way. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.